Good morning. Just got back from taking my son to work and we have a software update ready to go. So we have 2024.38.7. It's saying it's going to take 55 minutes to install. Normally they're much quicker than that. They're around about 15 to 20 minutes, but I don't have to go out for a bit. So let's install now. To begin, park your car and close your doors. You will not be able to drive or use the touchscreen. Your alarm may be disarmed for a short duration. Okay, we'll let the car do its stuff. And I need to go out in a little while to pick my daughter up, and we'll test the autopilot then to see if anything's changed. Okay, so we should be done now. Let's have a look. Okay, so it says minor fixes. Okay, let's test it, see if there's any changes. Obviously I'm just testing enhanced autopilot because that's what I have. I don't have FSD. I've got a like 15-minute drive now, 10-15 minutes. Two interesting differences. I use navigation everywhere I go now, unless I'm just popping to the shops or popping to the school, somewhere really short. But if I'm going any more than like 5 to 10 minutes, I put navigation in just because it shows the live traffic. You get the different functions with the autopilot, and also just it tells you exactly what time you're going to get there. And the other thing that I changed dramatically is I used to always drive with my window open. I never drive with the window open now. So it's really, really interesting. So it's showing 3 people crossing. I suppose it is 3 people, 1 in the pushchair. Okay, so the update just said minor bug fixes. So I've got no idea whether that means they've changed anything to the autopilot. Okay, that's saying, that's interesting. It's put me on a 50 max, but a 70 speed limit. I want to do that. Now it should take me to 70. There's a 60 sign there. Let's see if it slows down to 60. Yeah, no, it's just going at 70 max, so that's why I've got it set at. So when I engage it, so back there when I engaged it, I was doing the slower speed, so it kept me at that slower speed. So now it's keeping me at 70. And if I wanted it to keep me at 60, I could press that. But see, there's 70, that should change now. 70, 70. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So I get a little bit nervous here because there's not a white line, but it gives you confidence that the blue lines are showing there. Cars braking up ahead for the traffic lights. That means we should slow down. My foot's near the brake. I want that to stop faster than that. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, so I'm not doing anything. That's doing that for me. Okay, and then accelerate. This is where I'll give it a little bit of dab on the accelerator. Just want that to be a little bit quicker. So okay, disengaging because that's not going to stop for me because it's a red light. Free series 3.5. That would have been interesting to see the acceleration on this compared to that. Not that I condone racing, but you can see it just likes to go. Okay, we're going to red. Okay, so the BMW now has got behind me. So this is the slowest Tesla, the free you can get, rear wheel drive, single motor. Let's see that car beside me wants to put his foot down. So just to show you, look. And the BMW's gone as well. I'm sure he's not putting his foot down. But just shows you like the pickup that even the slowest Tesla has is crazy. That instant torque. Okay, gauge. So it's going to keep me at 109. There is cars coming on. If I need to, I can change lane. No, that's going to be fine. Okay, it's slowing me down. Now I'm going to let this car come beside me. He's probably okay. Now I'm going to indicate. That should change lanes for me. I'll put my foot down to get a little bit faster. So I tend to have to do that. So when it comes up to something and doesn't pull out, sometimes it'll give you the option to overtake. If it doesn't, I'll do it myself. So I just indicate hard, so you have to push up quite hard, and then it tells the car to change lanes. But it doesn't then necessarily speed up that fast to get up to the max that I've got it set at. So I often have to just put my foot on the accelerator and give it a little bit. Golf GTI. I think 0 to 60 miles an hour is about the same as a Golf GTI in this one. I actually need to take a turn in 1.4 kilometers. So I'm going to disengage now. Only because I need to get on that side and it's really busy. Autopilot is not going to do that for you, I don't think. I wouldn't trust it to do it. It'd be interesting to see what it would do actually if I was in that lane, because I've got it navigate on autopilot. So like now, if I engage, it should navigate off for me, but I'm not sure what it would do if I was in the outside lane. So that'll be an interesting test when there's no other cars about. Will it go over 2 lanes? Okay, then it's going to say navigate, take autopilot off, or navigate on autopilot turns off within 15 meters of exiting the freeway. So now I'm back in control. I've got to do a left here, and then I will engage again. Okay, we're back in. We're at 80 limit. We're doing 75 because we're following this guy, and he's sitting at a little bit slower. He's speeding up a bit. Okay, now we're doing 80. So this all seems to be working pretty good. I mean, it was the last time I used it anyway. Everything's been good. I haven't had any phantom braking for a while now. Got that one point on the freeway where it tends to slow down for what seems like no reason. Okay, disengaging it now because I'm coming to the traffic lights and it's on red, so it wouldn't stop. So I've got a Mercedes driving really fast, just come up beside me. So this guy, so that'll be interesting. So I'm not going to try and beat him off the lights, but I'll stay with him just to see how fast that is compared to this. Not breaking any road rules. Yeah, So I reckon I would be as quick, if not quicker than him, but I'll let him go because he's driving fast. I'm not racing, that's for sure. Okay, I forgot to engage, so let's engage again. Too busy worrying about the Mercedes driver. See how it handles these corners. That curvature assist that was coming up on corners doesn't seem to be happening so much. It slowed down there at the brow of the hill. And now it seems to be, no, it's not slowing down, it's down at 80. It's just sticking to the speed limit. I thought it was slowing down more than it wasn't. Okay, I need to turn off here, so I'm going to disengage. So nothing too interesting with the Autopilot, it performed very well. So let me know if you have any questions, let me know if you have any requests for videos, any advice, recommendations if you're more experienced than I am with the Tesla, and I'll speak to you in the next one.